I'll call Colin King.
Chair. It's great to see this debate maturing, and that a lot of the heat, more of the is going out of things, that we're getting more to the norming and the performing stage of this debate, and it's healthy that occur. I only personally sat on the Select Committee a couple of times, and my position started off supporting a split age, and I'd just like to explain why I started off in that position, and it was purely around the understanding that at that age of 18, youth at school could actually be seen as a role model to younger ones at secondary school and have a significant influence on those younger ones at college. So that's where I started from. I was looking at a split age, a purchase off licence at 20, and the ability of on licence remaining at 18. However, the problem with drinking is a lot more complex than that, and I have got to endorse the comments of those that have identified that. What really galvanised my thinking was the coroner's report into 4 deaths that occurred within an industry that is close to my heart. That was the shearing industry, and it was all around the behaviour of those who were taking the lead in the shearing industry. They were the older men who were the ones who perpetuated the culture of heavy drinking. One particular case occurred in Southland. A young lad of 17 years old. He was at a function. He was given a hard time because of his hair length. There was no one there taking responsibility for that young fellow who was actually working in that environment. He jumped in a car. He drove off down the road intoxicated, went off the road, rolled the car into a ditch and drowned. Now, if that's an argument for raising the drinking age, then I think that it is a knee-jerk reaction. Effectively, the Contractors Association of New Zealand has had to come out and actually start talking about changing a culture within the shearing industry, because there's this old adage about working hard and playing hard. And I mean, you've got to remember, we've got youth there of the age of 15, 16, 17 and 18 and 19, and they are actually learning their skills. They are starting on a pathway that has proved very successful for many people. So I have come to the conclusion that I will be supporting 18 years of age as a purchase age, based on the principles that domestic violence, drunken driving, police time wasted managing violence outside licensed restaurants, nursing and doctoring time that is taken up managing the accident and emergencies during the weekend are more representative of the overall problems that we face around alcohol. So, whilst we are at this particular stage only considering that aspect of purchase age, I want to speak on behalf of the enormous percentage of 18 and 19-year-olds who are acting responsibly, and I would put out a challenge to the older people in New Zealand to step up. That's right, and I'm very proud of that. To step up and take responsibility for their behaviour, because that is where the role model and example is set. So, Mr. Speaker, it's a fascinating time to be on one's feet. This has been a very long and sort of complex debate, probably not aided by some of the comments coming out of the the Law Commission that actually sort of tended to simplify matters and just focus in on the tobacco argument around preventing the consumption of alcohol, which in itself would have actually a detrimental effect on other aspects of the alcohol industry, like that of production of wine in Marlborough, where excise tax would actually really ruin it. So, based on those arguments, that I do not see the evidence that people talk about, as being consequential around the age solving the problem. And in actual fact, I received a paper the other day from South Island District Health Board, Mr.
Call Gareth Hughes.
Mr.